Well, I've been talking this whole time on mute, as usual. Wow. I always have it muted by default just so I know when my mic is going to be on, but yeah, whoops, fail. Anyway, I'm at, I just said a bunch of stuff. Somebody was taxing over there. There's a citation taxing to Takeoff, and there's a VATSIM event happening right now along the Central Coast in California. So they're doing the Santa Barbara area. This is the event. It's starting right now, lasting 3 hours. And if we look at SimAware, they started just staffing up like crazy on the West Coast. So it looks like so far they have SoCal approach. There's Point Magu approach, which is along the coast between LA and Santa Barbara. It's kind of in the Ventura area. And then up here north at Meadows Field, this is Baker's Field. And then it looks like there's a NorCal, or what is it? Is it San Francisco Center? What is this center? Oakland Center is online too. So, hey Slash, what's up? Welcome back. And I guess Vegas is on now too. So there's just a bunch of staff coming on, a bunch of VATSIM controllers coming on the West Coast. They have ATIS up at Santa Maria, Santa Barbara, Camarillo, LAX. Actually, no ATIS at Camarillo yet. Burbank, John Wayne, which is where I'm at right now. And then it looks, oh, they even have San Diego on. So I might do 2 flights here. We'll see how it goes. And I haven't flown the Diamond for a while, so I thought this would be a fun little change of pace. Hey, Wheel Boy, what's up? All right, let me get this started just so we can tune into the ATIS. And then I still have to do my fuel loading and all that stuff, but just get the battery on. All right, ignition switch to start. Actually, can I just turn the... Okay, sorry, strobe light on. I think I have a switch for that. Yeah, there we go. All right, strobe light is on, throttle 2 inches or 1 inch forward. Mixture rich for 1 to 3 seconds. Wait a second, we don't have a mixture on the Diamond. Mixture control lever rich. What? There's no mixture on the Diamond. This checklist seems wrong already. Yeah, RPM lever. What? Hold on, this checklist is definitely... let me reload this checklist on 4Flight, see what's going on here. Diamond DA40. Mixture lever control. All right, I have no idea what's happening with this checklist. All right, maybe I will not be using the checklist today, and I'll just use the in-game checklist and hope that I remember to cross-feed our fuel tanks while we're flying, because you have to do that in this one. I learned a while back from somebody on YouTube that was in the comments that what I was doing was actually switching to emergency fuel down here instead of using this fuel transfer. So the Diamond only pulls from the left engine, and you have to use fuel transfer periodically to then balance it by pulling fuel from the right tank to the left tank. Pulls it from the left tank only. Anyway, okay, parking brake is set, power lever is idle, electric master to on. Oh, then I'm not even going to start the engines yet. All right, that's easy. Yeah, I remember this thing is like very straightforward to use. I think this is easier to fly than I think anything else. It's a little bit faster. But it's more like, people compare it to like a glider because the wingspan is so long compared to like a 172. It's like a good foot longer on each side, each wing. So it's a 2 foot larger wingspan than a 172. And it's a low wing, which is also nice when you're like in the pattern and stuff like that. Okay, so we have, let's see. What approaches do we have on right now? Well, we have ATIS 126.0, so I'll go ahead and grab that. COM1 is not on yet because I need avionics on probably. I haven't actually used, I haven't used the DA40 in a long time. Okay, yeah, so we need avionics on, which I probably shouldn't have on until we start. Actually, it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna stimulate the battery draining, so this should be fine. All right, ATIS is 1260. Let's do it on COM 2. And monitor COM 2.
Zero left. Notices to air mission. As deck system in use.
Oh, oops, let me fix something here.
Transponder in mode C on all taxiways and runways. Readback runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
All right, we have information Delta.
John Wayne Airport ATIS information Delta 2053 Zulu. Wind 19088. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,500. Temperature 21. 2.12. Altimeter 2989er. Area navigation V and visual approaches runway 20 right in use. Landing and departing runways 20 right and 20 left. Notices to air missions. As deck system in use. Operate transponder in mode C on all taxiways and runways. Readback runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
Okay, we have information Delta 2053. So that's probably just changed to Delta recently since we're a little past the top of the hour. Hey, Tom, what's up? Any more Phoenix streams in the future? Yeah, probably. I do want to keep working towards the Phoenix. Obviously, I have a ton to learn about it. I want to read through the manual. I want to do some flights on and off stream without VATSIM. I just want to build up, my skills in it, learn the plane. I obviously have a ton to learn, especially on approach, like, when to put flaps out, when to put gear down, all of that stuff. So yeah, I want to do, I want to do VATSIM flights in the Phoenix. I think that'd be awesome. And I want to do them with 2 pilots. I actually did one last night, me and Yoda, who is in the Discord. Him and I have been doing a couple of flights together using your controls. So we actually do a 2-player flight, like 2 people in the same plane. It's a mod you can use for PC. That's pretty awesome. It comes with its technical challenges, but it's been super fun. So yeah, I plan on doing that more. All right, 2989 on the altimeter right here. I don't think I haven't flown using VATSIM. I haven't gone to John Wayne, which is where we're at right now, Santa Ana or Santa Barbara. So this will be cool. Then I might do a second one. I might do I think Santa Maria and Bakersfield are going to be open in Camarillo. So I kind of want to do a second flight as well. Just going to refresh this and see how they're staffing up. Love the GA flights too. Yeah, I would do a jet or something right now, but this Central Coast area, like Santa Barbara, Ventura counties, LA, these are all pretty close together. Like LA to Santa Barbara is only about 100 miles. So yeah, I wanted a flight that would be about an hour instead of like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. So that's why I'm picking a much slower plane today. So cool. Yeah, Santa Maria. So it looks like they mostly have approach controllers on, but they do have a tower controller on at Bakersfield. Man, should I go to Bakersfield? I was planning on flying up to Santa Barbara, but I don't see tower or anything on here. Great scenery. Yeah, that's also a nice thing about it. Yeah, for sure. Let's tune into LA Center 135550 on COM 1. We'll just listen there for a minute. 13155 or 13555. All right, I heard them a little bit.
782 LA Center, squawk 7244.
And they're probably going to get a bunch of VFR traffic today.
Southwest 1732, radar contact 31 miles east of Mar Mesa VOR. This seems to be the Chow arrival, Vegas, altimeter 2983.
Something I was going to try out was putting VATSIM only in one channel. Like I'm assuming that everybody, I think the risk is if you're not listening in stereo somehow, maybe you won't hear it. But I was going to try doing something like this. Like this. So we only have VATSIM in the right channel. So then you guys can still hear me talking the left, or if I use Discord in the future. So I don't know.
2 minutes.
I don't know if that's annoying or that's better.
Contact 48 miles southeast of the Julian VOR.
For me, it's better because I know when it comes just in my right ear. Oh, KSNA is the airport code.
Send you the OLA 2 arrival, the OLA 2 arrival, the LA altimeter 2989er.
So I don't know if you guys think this is weird. Let me know, but I think this might help me focus more by having it only in one channel. All right, so we have Delta.
1732, the Las Vegas altimeter is 2983.
13355, and there's also another LAX center on as well. I know the music isn't.
Fine, thank you. And I asked for anyone else on my frequency. Let's not use it for radio checks right now. I'm getting a little busy. I want to help you, but I'm getting a little busy right now. Thank you.
Oh, too many radio checks coming in. And there's a lot of static we hear from the other pilots just because this is a center frequency, they could be really far from us.
Fairwings 1072, LA Center Squawk 7325.
So we'll hear the center just fine, but we won't necessarily hear the other pilots. So it's going to be important for me when I change frequencies to wait a good 10 Mississippis, 10 1000s until I say anything to be to make sure there wasn't an ongoing transmission.
Yeah, contact SoCal 245.
All right. Well, let me know what you guys think about the about having VATSIM only in one ear.
You can find out which Tracons are online and their maps. If you go to map.vatsim.net, it'll actually show you the boundaries.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm using.
Not trying to be rude. Thanks.
This guy's gonna have a busy day. He's only been on a few minutes, 7 minutes. Let's see if anyone else came out. It said they're gonna staff up. Maybe this is the staff up is like there's an approach controller everywhere, which is nice. Santa Barbara approach, Point Magu approach, SoCal approach, and then we have Bakersfield approach and Bakersfield Tower.
1072, radar contact 52 miles northeast of the Blythe VOR.
All right, I got to double check right here. Oh, this is a radial, the Ventura 282 radial. This route seemed pretty cool because it goes from Santa Ana over here to Catalina Island. This is Catalina Island, and then there's an airport here where it says Avalon. So it's pretty cool. This is part of, I think this is part of the Channel 3 departure. So the Channel Islands are these islands all off the coast of Central and Southern California. So this would be a pretty cool route, but part of this route is using the Ventura 282 radial, which did not transfer into SimBrief correctly. And I also don't think we can put in a specific radial in the G1000.
Runway 26 left transition. You can go ahead and pop that in. Thank you.
So here, let's see, it goes from Santa Catalina VOR, Victor 208 up here to Weasel, and then north.
Southwest 1732, runway 26 left transition on the chow.
Then it says we're supposed to be on Ventura 282 radial. This is 289 coming off Ventura VOR.
Los Angeles and Douglas Point and then 10,000 tracking to San Marcos.
So maybe I can just go direct to VTU and then direct KWANG. I think I should just modify this and do that because I don't think I'm capable of putting in a specific radial. I could do it, I would just have to do it manually. And this says it's valid, 135 nautical miles. Hey Gabe, what's up? All right, so we're at Santa Ana right now, KSNA. And going to Santa Barbara. If you guys want to join, I'm only on VATSIM. So the last time I used VATSIM, there were some problems because I had multiplayer turned on and you're supposed to have it off. Apparently I wasn't visible in the world. Skytation told me that he didn't see me when I was coming in for a landing. So it kind of broke things. So, but if you did want to do VATSIM, you could literally just follow along exactly what I'm doing, and I would go first, and then you could just copy everything I'm saying. That's an option too.
127.35. American 2725, center on 127.35.
All All right, so our planned fuel, 274 pounds.
American 2725, LA Center, 127.35.
Wait, 270?
12735, American 2725.
No way. 274 pounds. We can only take 168 pounds. So I must have a wrong profile in for this. There is no profile for the DA40 specifically, so I made one, and it said that the recommendation I saw online was to use something similar to the SR22.
A21 LA Center, the Point Magu altimeter is 29901.
29901, 9821.
Mexico 782.
Let me just generate this flight with a Cirrus SR22 profile and see what it says for fuel.
Approach 124.5. Mexico 782. Goodbye.
256 on the block fuel, but it's only 52 minutes, so...
7 Pitbull, Southwest 2421.
Delta 884, contact LA Center on 127.35.
Yeah, we can only take 168 pounds. I'm not sure. Let me check the... Let me try it with a 172.
Center 127.35.
172, no passengers, no freight.
I didn't hear what you said, but I'm hoping you got the LA Center on 127.35. I'll put it in text.
You can't see me because I have multiplayer turned off, Deuce. Because it kind of messes with...
Contact Vegas approach 135.0.
Oh, this did direct KWANG this time. Okay. And 196 on the block fuel. But none of these planes can take that much, right? So I'm confused. Not really sure what's going on with the... Like, this only takes 168 pounds of fuel. I mean, we can definitely fly from John Wayne to Santa Barbara in this. It's only like an hour. This is an hour and 20, but it's actually going to be more like an hour and a little less than an hour actually in the DA40. I think I'm just going to take max fuel and hope for the best. I think I just probably put something wrong in here. Because if I just look up D8040 range... $830 nautical miles. Yeah, DA40 NG. Maximum range 934 nautical miles. So I have no idea what's going on here. All right, I'm just gonna leave this alone. Maybe it has to do with the reserve fuel. Maybe I should put this to auto for now and see what it does. Maybe it's just too much reserve fuel to have because we're not even flying an hour. It's basically doubling our fuel requirements. Let's see how this goes. 252 still. I don't get it. Am I gonna host a helicopter event? Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily a helicopter event, but I'm gonna try the helicopters. I'm gonna try the gliders. I'm gonna be horrible at flying all of them. I have no idea. I have the tiniest idea how to fly a helicopter and absolutely no idea how to fly a glider, but I'm definitely gonna, download and show the Sim Update 11, mess around in the Airbus, all that stuff we're getting. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out on the release day. Yeah, the gliders. I have no idea how to fly one either, so it could be a long day of me like learning about the gliders, about the helicopters. I'm not sure if they're going to have any training materials in there, right? Like have any tutorials built in to the sim to teach you how to use them.
Skyway's 9900.
It could be pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know what's up with the block fuel here, but we have, it's only 52.
Call me back in about 3 minutes and I'll get you taken care of. Thank you.
52 airtime, so 252 is more than we can even take. All right, no, I've said that 100 times. I'm just stalling here.
November 523 Whiskey Golf at 10,000 direct San Marcos.
All right, so yeah, it looks like we're just gonna have 3 different controllers. Maybe we won't even go through Point Magu approach. We'll find out. Let's check what altitude it gave us.
7527 Alpha.
6,000 feet.
Looking for clearance out of Alpha Zulu Charlie. All right, Roger.
All right, I'm
give
using
me
ForeFlight
about 2
today
minutes,
in
I'll
an
get back to
Apple
you.
Pencil instead of just a notepad because ForeFlight has some really good templates. So you can like open an ATIS template and it has all the boxes and stuff. You can just like circle things and it has space for each part of the readback and all that.
81 requesting descent.
So anyway, all right, we're going to Santa Barbara. Our departure frequency is going to be with him maybe
Yeah, 821, descend and maintain 6,000.
13555, or it could be with the
Descend and
other
maintain
controller,
6,000.
which is
Yeah, take it on.
127350. So I'm writing both of those down. Our altitude is probably 6,000, so I'm writing that in. Someday I'll have the balls to share my iPad screen.
FedEx,
It's just a little weird.
441, descend and maintain. Actually, stand by.
And then the route we're expecting is the Channel 3. So let's bring up Navigraph. I'm going to re-import my flight here from SimBrief.
November 9er 1 Echo.
And I'm going to start pinning some stuff here. Pin the taxiway diagram, pick the departure. Let's make sure this is not for turboprops or anything like that.
160.
Departures restricted to turboprop or turbojet aircraft only. So that's not us. So let's take a look at this, SIDS. This is, I'm going to have to regenerate it. So there's
273, turn
going to
right
be a
heading
departure
250.
that is not a turbojet.
Right heading 250, Mexico 273.
Wait, did it say not authorized? Restricted to turboprop, but we have the
Yeah,
Anaheim
821
1
contact, Santa
departure
Barbara
right
approach,
here,
125,
which says it is a
146.
procedure not authorized for turboprop or turbojet. So I'm not sure if we're going to get a departure procedure or not. They might just vector us and have us climb up and then have us go direct on the course. So
Union 525 Whiskey Golf.
it seems like we could get the Anaheim 1. The rest of these are RNAV departures. Pretty much always, yeah, this says turbojets only in the notes. This one is not authorized for turbojets. This is the Hawk 3.
273, turn left heading 210.
But this is going, yeah, this could be it. It's going up to IKAYE right here, which is near Camarillo. So that is a potential one as well. Just pinning all the potential ones right now. Hey, Aviation, what's up?
UPS 2989, LA Center, welcome aboard.
Turbojet and turboprops only for the transition. Turbojet only. UPS required. I have no idea what to
FedEx
expect here.
441, turn right
But I think I
heading
should
250.
ask for the Anaheim 1.
I'll be a vector for sequencing. I got a 7-3 to put in front of you guys.
Restricted to jet and turboprop. I wish there was a way to filter these based on the aircraft type. That would be so useful.
Alright, FedEx 441, you got stepped on. Say again.
FedEx 441, with this wind up here, I've only been able to hold on to about 135 knots, so we're
Oh, this one's pretty cool. This goes past
Yeah, you're definitely
Catalina.
slow. I'm just going to turn you
Turbojet and
real quick, then I'll put you
turboprop
right back on
only.
track for the, to get you in Santa Barbara real quick.
I think if it's an RNAV departure, it seems to be always restricted to turbojets and turboprops. So this is the Muscle 8.
Little 443, LA Center, climb, maintain flight level 340.
And it doesn't say anything about restriction on types.
340.443.
All right, I think the Anaheim 1 might make sense. Anna HM1 to
Southwest
SLI.
2441, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain 8,000.
South 220, 8,000, Southwest 2441.
So here in suggested routes, oh, this one takes the Hawk 3 to IKAYE. Okay, this one's a potential one here because the Hawk is not for turboprops.
Turn. Actually, turn left for me. Turn left heading 160.
All right, and the ATIS said 20 left and right, so climb on heading to undecided. Vectors to PIJIN, PIJIN at or above 4,000 on track to cross Hawk at or above 5,000, and our cruise would be 6,000, so that is right. From Hawk, maintain 6,000, expect higher altitudes, but we probably won't get higher than that. Not authorized for turbojet. So I think the Hawk, this is a good one. Let's do the Hawk 3. Hawk 3 to IKAYE to KWANG to Santa Barbara. All right, regenerate this flight. Refresh our departure time. This guy is super busy too.
9900, do you have time for me now?
And can you guys?
I will in.
You guys can
a
hear
couple
the
minutes.
can hear VATSIM, okay,
I
right?
got you. You're
In the
number
right
1.
channel only?
Actually, you're number 2, and I got another guy I'll give clearance to in just a couple minutes. I haven't forgotten about you.
All right, so
Okay,
this is still
so
giving us the
we
block
clear
fuel
for
thing,
99.
which is weird. This doesn't go over Catalina Island, which would have been cool, but I think this is the right departure. If he switches us to the channel 3, then we'll know the channel 3 is the one that goes out this way. VATSIM's too loud? Okay, let me turn it down, sorry. All right, I turned it down quite a bit. It looks okay on my meters, but I never know. Is that should be better. Okay, SNA LAX. It's really hard with VATSIM because people are at such different volumes that one guy will come in and just blow your eardrums away, and then the next guy you can't hear them.
Max 373, contact Santa Barbara approach 125.4.
55.4, listed previously, thank you.
Okay, and there's Santa Barbara approach 125.4.
Heading 210, descend and maintain.
All right, once again, let's replace this flight with a new one. This one is a simpler flight plan. Streaming on Discord. No, just on YouTube.
November 91 Echo, contact Santa Barbara.
Okay, so here is the Hawk 3 departure. Taxi, we have the airport info. Yeah, the only time I would stream on Discord is like if I'm not streaming on YouTube. You know, if we're doing multiplayer or something and people want to share their screens and stuff like that, share their sims with each other. Yeah. Okay, so this is the Hawk 3 departure. It goes right up the coast to IKAYE.
FedEx 441, contact Santa Barbara approach 125.4. Good day. 125.4.
And then to KWANG, and then it's anticipating runway 25 for Santa Barbara.
125.4, 5 Whiskey Golf.
And Santa Barbara does have a VOR or a GPS to runway 25. It's interesting, VOR or GPS. So this is a, so they're straight into runway 25, mattering the altimeter setting you're on. VOR approach. So yeah, you can do VOR or GPS. GPS goes to this Marnes waypoint, it looks like. But you'll notice as soon as you get there, you can make a left-hand turn, a little slight left there to actually land on 25. So we could get something like that. VOR approach would be cool.
Los Angeles Center at Canada 344 with you, Orca 5 departure past.
And it's based on the Gaviota VOR, which is past Santa Barbara, so up here to the west. Lots of planning. Yeah, well, I want to pick the right departure, and I might not even get a departure.
Canada 344, climb.
So I'm not sure how it's... I'm just guessing, right? Like, ideally, I would just put it in and just get my clearance right away so I would know, and then I would set everything up, and then we'd get ready for taxing. So we're just doing this sim brief route that's recommended. So it's got a departure out of Santa Ana. This is John Wayne. The Hawk 3 departure. So this is not a turboprop departure. This looks like it's one we could potentially get for our piston. Direct to IKAYE, or IKAYE is the transition waypoint, then direct to this waypoint KWANG up here, which is close to Santa Barbara, and then to Santa Barbara from there.
UPS 2989, cross flavor at 14000 at 2.
All right, so let's see, 13555. We could get him. We could also get 12735. So I'm going to put 12735 in case he passes us off to them.
14,250 knots for EPS 2989.
All right, let me paste the route in. This is a route I'm going to try for now, and we'll see if this is what we actually get.
November 7527.
Put in the full route here.
3 patients have clearance available. November 7527 Alpha, clear to Los Angeles.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and listen to the ATIS again.
Visibility 10.
Make sure it hasn't changed. We have Delta.
Clouds at 2,500.
Yeah, this is the same.
Temperature 21.
Dew point 12.
2.12.
29er, 89er.
Altimeter 29er, 89er.
All right.
Area
we have Delta.
V and visual approaches runway 20 right in use. Landing and departing runway 20 right.
Yeah, that's still Delta. All right, we're good there. Back on COM 1. 29er, 89er is set here. Let's get... I'm not going to start the engine yet. And I should be back on with him. 13355. Yes. All right. So we need our clearance to Santa Barbara. So we're going to expect...
November 27 Alpha, readback correct. Stand by.
We're going to expect the Hawk 3. Hawk 3 via IKAYE. And 6,000 feet. And then, so he's going to get back to someone else, so I'm not going to step on him yet. Or I'm not going to step on him.
27 Alpha, you can advise ready to go. Right, advise number 1 for departure on the other center on 127.35. Thank you.
All right, so what we're going to do, I'm keeping this list up here in case he gives us another one of these departures that I don't recognize. So maybe he'll give us the Anaheim or the Channel 3 or something like that. So I'll just need to... This is the scariest part, is if they name a departure procedure that I don't know. Not only do they name the departure procedure, but they're going to say a transition point as well. So he'll say something like, Fins 3 departure transition at Maizen or something. And I'll be like, what? Like if I don't hear it correctly and write it fast enough, then that always trips me up.
United 2669, LA Center, welcome aboard.
Los Angeles, good afternoon, Metro 409, we're climbing on late J4 up to 13,000.
Metro 409, LA Center, climb maintain follow 360.
360, Metro 409.
Favorite football team? I mean, I live in LA, so I guess I'm supposed to root for the Rams. I have a lot of friends from Seattle, so I used to root for the Skyhawks a lot. Skyhawks, oh my God, the Seahawks, the Skyhawks.
Thanks for waiting.
Shows you where my mind is.
Airport as filed on departure, maintain.
But I don't watch too much football anymore. If anything, I would watch hockey and just root for the Kings. The Rams suck. Didn't they win the championship like in their second year in LA or something? I wasn't even following it, but did or were they second? I forget what even happened. I just don't follow. I really haven't followed sports for so long.
Cleared to Denver is filed. On departure, climb and maintain 7,500. Expect flight level 370 5 minutes after. Departure on 135.55. And the squawk is 72 and did copy those last 2 digits.
Squawk 7214.
7214, Skyways 9900.
VATSIM busy. It's pretty busy, yeah. It's ramping up a lot right now. Let's see, since a lot of the Central Coast in California is online now.
21 for departure unless you want to take something else.
Oh, LA Center just got on as well. Or no, sorry, LA...
17 Skyways 9900.
Anyway, we have SoCal approach as well.
Calling, if you're at San Luis Obispo, you should probably talk to Santa Barbara approach on 127.72.
124,500 also might be our departure frequency now. Yeah, there's a lot coming in right now. Yeah, there's a bunch of airliners coming in. I'm gonna be in my little Diamond DA40 today and just fly up the coast. But there are a lot of people flying in and out of SoCal and the Central Coast, and they're going from like Denver, Vegas. It looks like Denver Center's online too. So yeah, it looks like a bunch of people flying into Central and Southern California right now because of all the coverage they have for the next 2.5 more hours.
Yeah, 2235, contact Oakland Center 132.2. Good day.
132.2, connection United 2235, bye-bye.
Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong frequency, aren't I? Yeah, this is center, and now SoCal approach is on, so I should be on with 1245 right now. I'm on the wrong frequency. I'm going to swap that 124.5. Because it wasn't on before, was it?
Fly heading 310, maintain VFR, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
And then I'll probably go 13555.
Maintain 310, main VFR, clear takeoff, runway 27, walk attendance.
Hey, Phantoms, what's up?
Southwest 192, cross Seal Beach VOR at and maintain 7,210 knots.
Which you didn't have to drive. It looks awesome. Your throttle quadrant and side stick. Oh, nice, dude. Oh, man. Wait, when do you get to use it? All right, I think I'm on the right controller now, right? We're at Santa Ana. Oh, I didn't file my flight plan. Dude. All right, I'm such a newbie right now. I mean, I'm such a newbie at this in general.
192, cross
right,
Sierra Lima
let's
India VOR
pre-file the flight. VATSIM. All right, 5635 Golf, IFR, Hawk 3 to IK to KWANG,
And
Santa Barbara arrival.
Southwest 1737, holding short, runway 13 right.
Voice rules, 35 Golf, file flight plan.
1737 SoCal departure,
There we
runway
go.
13 right.
Sounds like us last night, I know.
Line but wait, Southwest 1737.
Exact Jet 800, taxi via Whiskey to parking, see ya.
Whiskey.
Whiskey to parking, that's right, thanks, see you.
He just goes, whiskey.
Departure, FedEx 452 Heavy, holding short, Sierra 1 for 27.
FedEx 452 Heavy, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27, FedEx 452 Heavy.
And the wind 220 at 7 gust 16.
So this SID is climb on a certain heading 194, then 210 is assigned by ATV, vectors to PIJIN, cross PIJIN at or above 4,000.
Right, advise when you have information pop
So we're on a heading and then vectors to PIJIN. Whiskey. Started learning the A320 fly-by-wire. Boy, a lot to know. Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, there's a ton to know on that.
Current at Los Angeles, altimeter 29er 89er.
Man, is there north?
500. Temperature 21. 2.12. Altimeter 29er 89er.
Okay, that's the same for us.
Roger. Proceed northwestbound on course.
There's so much traffic, I'm just like...
You'll be leaving the Bravo airspace. Actually, if you keep the climb up, maintain VFR at 6,500, you'll remain in the Bravo for now.
Roger. Yeah, I plan on staying at 6.5 up to Oceanside and proceeding on Walker 1017.
Roger.
So I'm on with SoCal approach, right? What always weirds me out is that you don't say the name of the controller you'd expect, like John Wayne delivery. You say the controller you're actually attached to, SoCal approach. All right, let's see if I can get my clearance. SoCal approach, November 5635 Golf. Looking to pick up IFR clearance to Santa Barbara from John Wayne.
5635 Golf, SoCal approach, Roger. Mero Mexico 782, turn left heading 280, intercept the 25 left localizer.
Left heading 280.
737? No, I don't.
25 left localizer.
I'm barely getting into the Airbus, so.
Mero Mexico 782, descend and maintain 3,600.
All right, so we got our message. We're just waiting for him to get our clearance.
Mexico 782, do you have the airport inside 11 o'clock and 14 miles?
Bravo at Lindbergh.
Airliners are easy.
782, do you have the airport inside 12 o'clock, 13 miles?
Yeah, they're super busy.
Mexico 782, runway clear for
He's got this. He's got all these airliners. He's got this little diamond that wants to fly 100 miles on the coast. IFR. He's probably like, dude, just fly VFR. Leave me alone.
Look out departure 6, reflecting heavy airborne passing 1,200 feet.
Might.
Last caller, say again.
FedEx 452 Heavy passing 1,800 feet.
FedEx 452 Heavy, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
McDonald's on Thursday.
Frontier Flight 5182, SoCal departure, wind 220 at 7 gust 16, caution wave turbulence, heavy departed MD11, wind, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
27 clear for takeoff, Frontier 5182.
Still waiting for him to get back to us. He's so busy. It's crazy. I don't know how these people can do it. Like it's so much work. It's absolutely nuts how much they do. They have to know like each airport. No, there's no wake turbulence. It would be cool if they added it, but they'd probably need to let people disable it because of multiplayer with people like buzzing the tower and FA-18s and stuff like that.
5635 Golf, you're cleared to the Santa Barbara Airport Hawk 3 departure IK transition, then as filed, maintain 2,000, expect 6,000 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 124.5 and your squawk 4627, standby 1 for your readback, Southwest 192, fly present heading, vectors visual approach, runway 24 right. Mexico 782, wind 260 at 11, runway 25 left, clear to land.
All right, I got it all written down.
Southwest 192, thank you. Present heading visual 248. Got the readback, thank you. And November 5635 Golf, go ahead with your readback, please.
All right, 5635 Golf cleared to Santa Barbara. Hawk 3, departure, IK transition. Climb maintain 2000, expect 6000. 124.5 and squawk 4627.
Diamond 35 Golf, your readback is correct. Advise ready for taxi 20 left for departure. Or 20 right, whichever you prefer. Actually, I think the departure only has 20 right published, so it'll be 20 right for you.
All right, copy. 35 Golf, thanks. All right, cool. 20 right for departure. All right, let's go through everything he gave us here. So climb and maintain 2000 is our initial, expect 6000.
X-ray contact on point
Whoa,
approach.
what is going on with my altitude selection? What? Oh, it's in meters. Why is it in meters? That's so weird. Okay.
In case you're still with me, your microphone is unreadable, so you might want to check that out before you call
let's go to our aux page. Somehow we're in meters over here. Channel spacing is correct, UTC. Magnetic feet is set right there. Huh. All right. What is happening? PFD altitude units meters is on. There we go. All right, that's fixed. Let's go back. All right, there we go. Climb maintain 2000.
Southwest 1112, SoCal departure, push and start is approved.
2989 is set. Set our transponder, altitude reporting mode.
The delay, runway 13 right.
4627. All right, 4627 is set. Departure frequency 124.5. Oh, that's him.
Departure, Roger, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, Frontier 5182.
He said 124.5,
SoCal approach UPS 2989,
which is his frequency. But I'm going to put in 133 or 13555 just in case.
UPS 2989, heavy SoCal approach after passing Flavor, descend and maintain 11,000.
All right, let's get this thing started up.
Runway 26 left or 26 right, let me know your preference.
All right, strobe lights are on, engine master on, and wait for glow.
11,000, and we'd prefer 26 left.
Wait, is this the engine master? Oh, yeah, it is. Nice.
Expect that.
All right, glow on.
SoCal.
And start over here. After starting, check annunciation.
Approach broke up pathway. Say again.
Avionics master switch was already on.
SoCal, Bonanza 59 Romeo Bravo at Santa Ana requesting VFR
nice. This guy's
to Santa Barbara northbound.
See, this guy is doing VFR.
Romeo Bravo, SoCal departure. On departure, fly heading 220, maintain VFR at or below 2,000.
But I asked for the departure procedure, so he gave that to us. So 20 right is our departure. Climb maintain 2,000, expect 6.
0, maintain at or below 2,400.
And then down here it says to climb on heading 1, 9, or 4. So I'm going to dial that in, and then I need to program it in.
Is correct. 20 left or 20 right.
We'll take 20 right, 59 Romeo Bravo.
Thank you. Walker 1017, leaving Bravo airspace. VFR descent at your own discretion. Report the Palomar Airport in sight.
All right, let's program this in quickly.
I got the airport in sight. Walker 1017.
Southwest 192, sorry for the overshoot. Descend and maintain 2,600. Turn left heading 220.
All right, SNA 20 right.
And Southwest.
Destination is Santa Barbara.
Through 4,000 for 7,000.
Southwest 1737, SoCal departure.
Santa Barbara runway expected is 25.
13,000.
Southwest 1737.
All right,
left.
now we do our procedures.
Heading,
departure.
Clear direct Yucca, left turn direct Yucca.
Hawks 3, 20 right.
Direct.
IK transition.
Southwest 172.
So along this we have PIJIN, Hawk, Orbin, Oriole,
will be 1 o'clock and 14 miles.
Moose, and IK. I just say those out loud so I remember them. If he says direct one of them, I'll hopefully remember what he said. All right, then en route we just go after IK just to KWANG. So KWANG. There we go. All right, that's all set, and we don't have an approach set yet, but if we do, runway 25 has a visual. I'll just put that in for now. There's also a VOR approach.
Were you practicing an instrument approach today?
But the weather is good, so I'm just going to put in
VFR and out of here.
visual approach, load it.
Walker 1017, Roger. Practice approach approved, no separation, cruise services are
All right,
provided.
and
Maintain
this ends right here like this because we have a manual sequence, which means we're expecting vectors from him. We don't just turn direct pigeon. We have to actually wait for him to tell us what to do, what we're the way he's going to vector us around other traffic and stuff. So eventually we'll go to pigeon, but for now we
1737, contact
do
LA Center
what the departure
127.35.
document says, the departure procedure says.
Thanks for the service. Have a good one.
Southwest 192, wind 26.
All right, let me get this up
runway 24,
on
right clear to
here.
land. Thanks for getting down.
Luckily, when you pin everything in the desktop app and then I go in here and load it, right here, it's going to bring in all of that.
135.55, frontier pin 182.
UPS 2989er, heavy descent and maintain 7,500.
All right, so climb on heading 194 to 500. So I have 194 in here to 557 feet. Then on heading 210. So I need to remember heading 210 after this.
On the ground in LAX, looking at taxi to the active, coming up on Charlie 9.
JetBlue 288, SoCal departure, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, information KBAC is currently altimeter 2989er.
Taxi via Bravo, copy the altimeter. We have Quebec on board, JetBlue 288.
SoCal Southwest 612, IFR to Sacramento, please.
Southwest 612, SoCal departure.
All right, Hawk 3 to
Clearance
IK.
on request, stand by. You able to PDC?
Yep, that's fine. 612.
And our restriction right now is 2,000, but we're going to expect 6,000. Actually, at this point, the ATIS has probably changed because it's actually maybe not yet.
Runway 2, correction, runway 15, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 8, Burbank altimeter 2988, information Charlie current.
Okay, so 15.
All right, there's 2 left. We're going to go like Alpha, Lima, cross runway 20 left for 20 right. He could give us any of these, though. We could cross Juliet anywhere, but we're expecting... We could even cross at Echo to Bravo. So we have Echo and Bravo, Alpha and Bravo.
On the landline, say again.
IFR to San Francisco, JetBlue 2436.
JetBlue 2436, SoCal approach. I'll send you a PDC. One moment.
SoCal approach, good.
It is so busy that I'm just like, I don't want to give him more work.
LA, information Quebec.
Just feel bad about it.
257 SoCal approach, say altitude.
Descending through 17 and a half. My apologies, yeah, 17,000 for Alaska 257.
UPS 2989, heavy flight present heading, vector visual approach, runway 26 left.
Flight present heading, we'll get the vectors to approach 26 left, UPS 2989.
Spirit wings 1072, 6.5 miles in trail of Southwest 737, wind 260 at 11, runway 24 right, clear to land.
So many people on it.
We do have the traffic inside.
Alaska 257, SoCal approach.
Pressure's on, don't crash.
Runway 25 left.
Expected visual 25 left for Alaska 257. And can you verify the LA altimeter?
Say again?
Can you verify LA altimeter for Alaska 257?
Alaska 257, thought you called up with KBAC. The altimeter 2989er. Verify information, KBAC.
Hey John, what's up? Playing a lot of turboprops. Xbox Elite controller. That's such a good controller. I have that.
UPS
as well.
2989, heavy airport 2, moving 3 o'clock, 15 miles, report in sight.
The pressure is on. Are you making an altimeter joke?
We have the airport in sight, UPS 2989.
UPS 2989, heavy, cleared visual approach, runway 26 left.
Cleared visual approach, 26 left, UPS 2989.
November 59 Romeo Bravo, SoCal departure. Don't recall giving you taxi instruction. Show you short of 20 right at Kilo. Are you ready?
Yeah, visual approach is runway 20 right in use.
Checking the ATIS again.
Departing runway 20 right. And
it's about that time where it might update.
Notices to air mission. As deck system in use. Operate transponder in mode.
It always takes a long time because I'm such a noob, you know. I know you guys are sitting here for like 50 minutes already. Like we're not even in the air. Whether I'm flying a jet or a GA, but he is super busy. So all right, we're still on Delta, so we're good. I was wondering if he was talking to me.
Caviar 81 Juliet Bravo descending the Rocker 2 arrival with information Charlie.
81 Juliet Bravo, SoCal approach, Burbank. Thanks for Charlie. Did you want the visual approach runway 8 or an instrument?
Let me get the ILS Yankee to Burbank for runway 81 Juliet Bravo.
Southwest 192, welcome to Los Angeles. Cross runway 24 left at Alpha Alpha, taxi via Echo to your gate. Good day.
That person has not replied with
Number
a...
81 Juliet Bravo at Mikey, cleared ILS Yankee runway 8 approach.
At Mikey, cleared the ILS Yankee runway 08 approach for 81 Juliet Bravo. Thank you.
UPS 2989 heavy, wind 200 at 4, runway 26 left, clear to land.
We'll cut in at some point. We're just a little diamond. We know our place in the world.
Southwest 612, request to push back and start onto Alpha at John Wayne.
A couple people at John Wayne. Oh, someone just took off from John Wayne. I didn't hear him tell anyone they could take off from John Wayne, though. Maybe that was the VFR guy that called in earlier. And I'm not
last caller, say again, SoCal.
Southwest 612 requesting to push back onto Alpha at John Wayne.
Southwest 612, thank you for calling. Push is approved. And tail south.
Push approved, tail south, Southwest 612.
Bonanza 9 Romeo Bravo.
288, ready to go 25 right.
Yeah, I was about to talk, and then the controller and another person talked. This is crazy, man.
Bonanza 59 Romeo Bravo is heading 220.
Bonanza 9er Romeo Bravo, climb and maintain VFR. What's your request altitude? 7,500 or 6,500?
Yeah, we'll do 6,500. And do you want me to call for the Bravo clearance now, or do you want me to wait up until I'm a little closer?
9er Romeo Bravo, just remain outside the Bravo airspace for now. VFR climb 6,500 is approved.
All right, outside the Bravo, climb to 6,500 approved. Romeo Bravo.
Oh man, I can't get a word in. I'm sorry, this is taking so long, everyone.
JetBlue 288, RNAV to Docker, wind 260 at 11, runway 25 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff. And next
Good thing
time,
we
just
have
make sure
full
you taxi
tanks.
the full length. You can always request an intersection, but it's always assumed that you go to the full length unless cleared by ATC.
Okay, copy that. Sorry about that. Cleared for takeoff on Docker, JetBlue 288.
Walker
Docker.
1017, runway 24, clear to land. Just verify this. Could be
Oh,
a full
how did
stop.
I type that quickly? Yeah, the keyboard icon. John already said it. Sorry, I just saw that. VFR. Yeah, the NXi has keyboard support, so you can click that little field and type into it.
SoCal South 12, runway 15 at Burbank, fully ready.
Southwest 1112, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
To takeoff, 1112, thanks.
Spirit Wings 1072, welcome to Los
So yeah,
Angeles.
you have to wait like at
Runway
least
24
1
left at Alpha
second
Alpha,
after
taxi
the
via
controller
Echo
replies
to your
because
gate.
he might be ready to do another one. So it's just like he could jump in so fast and you're stepping on him instantly.
Taxi via Echo to the gate. Thank you, Spirit Wings 1072.
9 Romeo Bravo. If I didn't say it, you can resume on navigation as well.
I almost got in there. I hit push to talk.
Thanks. And 59 Romeo Bravo, you're cleared through Bravo airspace. You the coast route northbound.
He's doing
maintain
VFR as well.
6,500 within the Bravo airspace.
Too polite, yeah.
2989er.
Cleared to the Los Angeles
He's doing
Bravo
VFR and
airspace
IFR
via
traffic at the same time too, which is nuts. Clearing someone through Bravo at LA, I assume. SoCal approach November 5635 Golf, ready to taxi at John Wayne. I have Delta.
Alaska 257, you're going to be high on the arrival. Just give me your best rate of descent. Descend and maintain 3,000.
Alright, down to 3,000. We'll give best rate. If anything, we can do extended vectors.
Delta's going to change soon.
Yeah, just I'll vex you to make it work. Just give me your best rate though to 4,000.
Alright, we'll see what VNAV can give us for us.
JetBlue 2436. Rather than just texting you, if there's 2 runways advertised in the ATIS, usually the best thing to expect, and this goes for anywhere on VATSIM, is expect the closest runway to your gate for departure. So since you're on the south side of the airport, it'll be likely runway 25 right for departure. Nowhere will you receive a expected runway for departure prior to your taxi clearance. So that's
starting your descent. Are you flying on VATSIM 2 aviation?
But it's usually best to expect the one closest to your runway.
Roger, we'll expect 25 right, JetBlue 2436.
JetBlue 288, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000, say altitude.
So we're going to get 20 right. I'm just waiting for taxi instructions here at John Wayne.
It's 13,000, JetBlue 288.
Up to 13,000, JetBlue 288.
I'll probably won't get 2 flights in. We'll see how it goes. Probably do a second one anyway. Just on Unicom or something. Can't just do 1 flight.
Southwest 1244, SoCal bridge.
We are ready. We're ready to push back. We have our clearance, ready to push back.
Is the
Southwest 1244, where are you?
is ATC only in the right ear okay with everyone? I just have it in the right. It probably makes it easier to hear me when I'm talking over it too. Makes it easy for me to listen to it as well.
Piece of information in your clearance. So your initial altitude Southwest 1244, maintain 3,000.
I should ask the V pilot devs if they can allow you to split and pan channels like COM 1 left, COM 2 right. Because when you're monitoring ATIS
1244, just read back the initial altitude.
And ATC at the same time, like it'd be nice to split 1 left, 1 right.
Southwest 1112, your radar contact, climb, maintain 13,000, say altitude.
We're through 3,000, climb and maintain 13,000, 1112.
Thank you.
American 2743, San Diego.
Awaiting simulator, yeah.
American 2743, SoCal.
Hey, Hamish, what's up? Love your streams. The sound is perfect. Oh, awesome, thanks.
Let's go check out 274.
Yeah, VATSIM can be a little loud.
I'm in 35 Golf. Did you call for taxi?
Yeah, I'm ready to taxi. I have Delta 35 Golf.
You need a run up?
Negative.
Southwest 1112, turn right, heading 330.
Right, turn 330, 1112.
Diamond 35 Golf, runway 20 right, taxi via straight ahead on Echo, cross runway 20 right, join Bravo.
All right, taxi to 20 right via Echo, cross runway 20 right, Bravo, 35 Golf. Heyo, we're in. Let's go. Taxi light on, strobe is on because it said to.
Runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha.
All right, straight ahead via Echo, right in front of us here.
Alpha Lima cross 20 left to 20 right.
And he said we can cross 20 right.
1112, clear direct Oros.
This plane is really weird to taxi with because it uses differential braking. Even though you can see the nose wheel. Oh, no, nose wheel doesn't turn. So you turn, and this is, as far as I know, this is accurate to real world. No differential. You have to use differential braking because it doesn't have a free steering or nose wheel steering. So to turn left and right, especially at lower speeds, you have to press the left and right brake. Strobes for an inactive, I don't know the answer to that. I have them on just because they were on in the checklist for during startup.
Alright, 1 Juliet Bravo, runway 8, cleared to land, wind 1608.
Runway 8, clear to land, 81 Juliet Bravo.
JetBlue 2989, or sorry, UPS 2989.
I know landing lights are on across runways, but I'm not sure about strobes.
Parking, UPS 2989.
Alaska 257, descend and maintain 3,600.
Down to 3,600, Alaska 257.
He asked if I needed a run-up, and there's not even run-up checklist on this thing, and for time's sake, I'm just not gonna do it. All right, we're going up to 20 right, and we're going to do the Hawk 3 departure procedure.
Alaska 257, turn right, heading 160, vector visual approach.
160, vector visual.
Yeah, the strobes seem like a good idea. I don't know the actual answer. I would guess the same thing as Mekhine's saying, which is probably because you want to be highly visible on the runway, so that's why you turn on your landing lights. So yeah, I would assume strobes. Oops, we're taxiing kind of fast here. Looks like we got Southwest lining up over here. Or he's holding short 20. I wonder if he's going to have me go first. It's probably going to take too long for me to go first.
Southwest 612 is ready to go at 20 right.
Yep, there he is. That's the Southwest flight calling in.
Southwest 612, SoCal departure, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 190 at 8.
Clear for takeoff 20 right, Southwest 612.
Well, American 27.
Yeah, I'm making up the lost of taxi speed. Yeah, exactly.
We're surpassing 3,800, Fox 1746.
Roger, American 2743. Did you need that route so far north? I'm just looking at your routing right now, and it looks a little bit.
This is an ILS hold short point, but nobody's coming into land right now, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm not sure about the departure frequency. He gave us his own frequency, but I'm not actually sure if we'll stay there or not because there is a center controller on.
And SoCal, good afternoon, American 891, information Quebec 46 Bravo, I believe. We probably need to push on to Charlie.
Alaska 257, you might overshoot, turn right heading 240.
Yeah, looks like we had an Airbus taking off here.
Left localizer.
Nope, just on time. And what's the heading again for Alaska 257?
That is an Airbus, right?
Right turn heading 260, intercept to 25 left localizer.
260. And
oh, is it a Boeing? I thought it had like the on the engines. It had like the serrated looking cowling thing or whatever.
91, like to push off of 46.
How do you tell the difference?
Information Quebec.
All right, he's already off. Our rotation speed's 69 in this. Nice. We're gonna climb out at 70.
Callers on landline taken.
That was American 891. Actually, we need another 30 seconds. We'll call you back.
American 891, Roger. I see where you are. Pushes on Charlie. That's approved. Face tail west.
Facing tail west. Push.
Dude, he's already gone.
We'll be pushing in about 30.
Where is he?
American 891.
Oh, there he is.
Alaska 257. Airport's at your 12 o'clock in 1.
V shapes on the window. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's like, I'm flying.
Cleared visual approach runway 25
You've
left.
been here on the ground for 63 minutes.
All aircraft information. Romeo is current at Los Angeles. The altimeter 2988.
I'm going to switch to 2988 because it's most likely the same here.
United 2669 SoCal approach. I show you through 17,500 now. Descend via Comics 2 arrival. Expect a visual approach runway 27.
Source 2, expect 27 visual.
So we're on the Hawk 3 departure. Manual sequence, yeah, and then heading 210, so we're good there.
Clear of runway 8 in Burbank.
I'm going to let the autopilot do all this amazing work for us. Of course. But we take off on a 194 heading, and we need to get up to 557 feet before we turn to a 210 heading, continue our climb to 2,000 feet, and then we're going to wait for his instructions on vectoring us to PIJIN or another fix.
South 1244, SoCal departure, runway 30, taxi via Charlie Juliet.
Okay,
Charlie Lima.
30, taxi via Charlie Juliet, is that correct?
It'll be Charlie Lima, correction.
Charlie Lima, thank you.
American 2743, fly heading 270.
See if I can get in here. We're going to run out of fuel before I even take off. It's going to be a first.
Okay, sir, 270.
I'm not aggressive enough. That's what I get.
South 612, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000, stay altitude.
13,000, passing 3.2, South 612.
Sorry, last caller, second.
Passing 3.5 for now 13,000, South 612.
Thanks. Potential aircraft information, Victor current at Lindbergh, the altimeter 2990. And information, Delta is now current at Burbank, the altimeter 2987. Or A1 Juliet Bravo, where are you parking?
Just the FBO, A1 Juliet Bravo.
Which FBO? Millionaire?
Yes, sir.
Millionaire.
Okay, 1 Juliet Bravo. Next time, make sure you call for the crossing of the runway. You just crossed next.
Airbus have straight line on the cockpit window. Boeing's are windows are V-shaped. Ah.
All right, sorry about
all right.
that. And,
good to know.
Parking via Charlie. Good day.
No worries, and sorry, that's via Delta to parking. All aircraft information echoes now current at the John Wayne Airport, the altimeter 2987. Bonanza 35 Golf, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
20 right, clear for takeoff, 35 Golf. He thinks we're a Bonanza. Sweet, he just got to us. All right, landing light on, taxi light off. I updated the altimeter.
Correction, 2436, runway 25.
And we have the heading set in.
Romeo, Los Angeles, altimeter 2988.
And then we're going to turn right on a heading of 210 once we get up to 557 feet.
And we have information, Romeo, 2436.
Alaska 257, wind 250 at 9er, runway 25 left, clear to land.
I don't know if this is a big enough runway for us, though. A little uncomfortable here.
Look out, departure American 1320 with you at Burbank.
All right, rotates at 6-9er. Nice. Let's do it.
American 1320.
He called us Bonanza, so I was confused, but then I heard our
one more second, or sorry, one more time on the call.
Our tail number. 57, 60 knots.
American 13.
67 knots. Rotate.
20.
We're really light too.
Runway 15 taxi via.
No, we have full
Alpha,
fuel, but we
runway.
don't have any passengers.
Or sorry, were you calling for the push or taxi?
Calling for clearance, American 1320.
Sorry, American 1320.
All right, we're 194 on the heading still, up to 557 feet.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm going to check that routing. It might
Just
be
hand flying it now,
slightly
flaps
off,
coming up.
But I should be able to clear you on it regardless.
400 feet.
No worries, anything works. Thank you.
So climbing up for 557 feet. All right, 557. We need to turn to 210. Right turn 210.
American 2743, clear direct Seal Beach.
It's the Diamond DA40 NG. All right, there's 210. I'm going to pop autopilot on because he's probably going to tell us to switch frequencies soon, or give us a direct instruction. And we're climbing up to 2,000 right now. All right, 210 on the heading. That's correct.
And SoCal American 891. We have Romeo now, and we are ready for push
All right, so we're expecting a direct pigeon shortly.
Push on Charlie's approved, and tail left.
The RPM's not on my control, so if you see that flashing red, can blame the
35 Golf radar contact to altitude.
1600 climbing 2000, 35 Golf.
Roger, Southwest 612. Contact LA Center 135.55. See you.
135.55 Southwest 612. See you.
All right, it'll probably give us direct pigeon soon or vector us, so we'll be ready for
American 1320. American 2743 Metro.
I'm on heading mode now instead of GPS. All right, we're leveling off at 2000.
Roger, 13,000.
Thank you. American 1320. Yeah, your routing is a little bit off, so it is going to be a full route clearance, but I'll make it really easy for you, so just advise when you're ready to copy. It's going to be 3 fixes.
And I'm going to highlight pigeon in case he gives us direct pigeon.
20, ready to copy.
American 1320, you're cleared to the San Diego Lindbergh Airport. Van Nuys 3 departure. Twine transition.
Pulling back on our speed. We're going pretty fast here.
Sierra Lima, India.
7-knot headwind.
Direct Cardi. That's
all right, we're
Charlie
still on
Alpha,
our initial
Romeo,
heading, or our
Delta,
second
India.
heading off the departure.
Direct Mission Bay. That's Mike
Hawk
Bravo.
3.
Direct. Maintain 4,000. Expect 1,000 as your final 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 5737.
All right, we're going to depart.
I was planning on the Grand Caravan, but I switched to the Diamond DA40. This is the NG. This comes with all versions of Microsoft Flight Sim. It's got the G1000 in it. There's another one called the DA40 TDI that's basically the steam gauge version of this. So it has like a GNS 430 in it instead of the G1000.
5737, American 1320.
American 1320, I believe that readback was correct and advised ready for taxi 15 for departure.
The coast, it's beautiful.
United 2669, are you able to take the RNAV Zulu 27 approach?
We can take it, 2669.
United 2669 at Cloman, cleared the RNAV Zulu runway 27 approach.
Cloman cleared RNAV Zulu 27, 2669.
Southwest 1244, ready to go, runway 30.
Alaska 257, welcome to Los Angeles, cross runway 25 right at Juliet, taxi via Bravo to your gate.
So this is Catalina right out here, I think.
25 right at Juliet and Bravo to the gate, Alaska 257.
And
5635 Golf, climb and maintain 6,000, clear direct to PIJIN.
Climb maintain 6,000, direct PIJIN, November 35 Golf. All right, so we're direct pigeon right here, direct, enter. Nav mode is turned on. It's turning us, and we climb and maintain 6,000. Flight level change mode.
Ready for departure, JetBlue 2436.
And nose.
2436, runway 25 right at Foxtrot, line up and wait, traffic crossing.
Give it some powers.
25 right, Foxtrot, traffic, JetBlue 2436.
All right. Our VY is
1244, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 30.
All right, going up to 6,000, turning direct pigeon. So here are direct pigeon. After that, we have Hawk, Robin.
For VFR clearance to San Diego.
Say again, last caller.
Oh, did I not put in? Oh, I had the channel 3 in here. Whoops.
Looking for VFR clearance to San Diego.
Okay, you're going to have to call back in about 5 minutes. Appreciate your patience.
There we go.
And Ground American 891, we're red taxi.
All right, direct PIJIN. Let's turn that off. Zoom our map out a little bit. Hey, Underdog, what's up? Is the VATSIM departure nightmare finally over?
American 1320, runway 2.
It's going on. This guy is super busy right now.
8, Burbank, altimeter 208.
Hey, we got an awesome view. We're right along the coast. It's beautiful. Like a little hazy. This is Los Angeles, I guess. Well, it's technically Orange County here, but... I don't have the... I know there's a DA40 improvement mod, but I don't have it installed. It probably fixes things like the FADEC over RPMing. Because this plane is just like extremely smart. You only have throttle. You know, it's fuel injected. It handles the... You know, there's no mixture to handle since it's fuel injected, and it is... it's a fixed pitch prop, but you don't control that either. The computer controls it all.
And American 891.
So you literally just have one throttle lever, which is awesome. The only thing you have to remember to do is to balance your fuel tanks. So I'm going to do that now. I think
American 891.
American 891.
I haven't done this for a while. I think, where's the fuel pump? Is it over here? Yeah, fuel pump on, and then I just turn on fuel transfer.
American 1320.
I don't need to do it just yet, but I mean, we taxied for a long time. So yeah. Somebody taught me this during a stream a long time ago, that you turn on fuel transfer, it pulls fuel from the right tank into the left tank, and the DA40 only draws fuel from the left tank. So you're just constantly replenishing the left tank with fuel.
1244, so got departure radar contact.
All right, we're 4,800 feet climbing 6,000.
Southwest 1244, turn right heading 180, climb, maintain 13,000.
No mods for the DA40. This is totally stock right now. I just kind of switched to this last minute, so I didn't prepare with a ton of mods or anything for the plane. Yeah, the stock Caravan. Yeah, when you set it to 1900, it goes like 1903 and reds, turns red. Yeah.
JetBlue 2436, so got departure radar contact, say altitude climb.
Yeah, that's part of the stock behavior, unfortunately, is it, you know, this is controlled by the DA40. Yeah.
2436.
Yep, Pet. Absolutely. Yeah, I was going to fly the Grand Caravan today, but I switched over to the Diamond because the Grand Caravan would have been a much shorter flight, kind of boring. I wanted to get close to an hour of airtime, so this should give us about 50 minutes.
Departure, Cessna 323 Charlie Bravo on the ground, Van Nuys, IFR to Santa Barbara.
Say again?
Call sign Cessna 323 Charlie Bravo on the ground, Van Nuys, IFR to Santa Barbara.
All right, 323 Charlie Bravo, so got departure on request.
All right, we're leveling off at 6,000 now.
69, runway 27, clear to land. 27, clear to land, United 26.
On the Hawk 3. A bunch of ATIS just came into our vicinity here, into our range.
16,300 and 15,000. Air 270 Yankee, SoCal approach the Ontario altimeter 2986.
Such a sweet plane. I wonder what it's like flying a plane with a center stick like this. All right, what are the winds? We got a gross headwind. 60 knot headwind, kind of poop. Perfect headwind.
American 1320 at Burbank, ready for pushback and start.
American 1320, push your discretion car ready for taxi, expect runway 15.
All right, is this...
Southwest 1577.
What are we looking at here? Well, this is Long Beach right here coming up.
No, 270 Yankee at Disney, cleared RNAV.
Looks beautiful at this range, all zoomed in. Gorgeous.
RNAV Zoo 7 right approach 27 Yankee.
I think this is Long Beach. This must be Long Beach.
Southwest
yeah, Long Beach is right there. And then Torrance is out there. I can actually see the Torrance runway, I think, right here.
301, so got departure, expect PDC.
PDC 301.
So if we check the coverage map.
690, VFR to San Diego.
Who was calling?
Southwest 690.
Southwest 690, cleared out
Gotta
of
refresh
Los Angeles,
this to find us.
Base beyond departure, flighting 251, maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
Uncle Tower is online at Santa Barbara now.
Squawk 4772.
Here we are right here, 35 Golf.
Okay, just give me a second. My Apple
So it'll be in this
pencil's already
airspace for a
writing.
bit, but then we're gonna, then we may switch over to Point Magu,
2436, contact LA Center.
then to SoCal approach, and then to Santa Barbara Tower.
Roger,
Or sorry, Santa Barbara approach, right here.
Southwest 1244, turn left heading 360, enable clear direct K Hill.
And there's about 1,000 people
departure.
flying worldwide right now in VATSIM. This little number in the top right, it's always awesome to look at that. It was up to like 1,400 earlier because they were doing like a cross the world event over.
Left turn direct K Hill. And
where were they? They near like India or something?
Watch for Red Key Hill and Quad Zoom for departure. Thank you.
Oh yeah, they're still flying it right now. Yeah, Kathmandu. All right, Kathmandu.
American 891, roger.
So yeah, that's still going on right now. Just this huge string of planes flying.
Copy VFR clearance.
And I have full coverage here. Pretty cool. Yeah, things got really busy since they opened all these up.
Boeing 112 Tango Mike checking in on the Hollywood 1 arrival out of flight level 290 with Romeo.
R112 Tango Mike, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 2986, altitude.
2986 passing flight level 283 for 2 Tango Mike.
Southwest 1244, contact LA Center 135.55.
On these beautiful buildings here, they do say the scenery in Microsoft Flight Sim is incredible, as you can see.
Left approach.
Got Z2 cleared ILS.
Long Beach should be right here. Here's Long Beach.
Air 554 Bravo, SoCal, you up?
Yep, 54 Bravo.
Here's downtown Long Beach.
Air 54 Bravo, SoCal, approach turn left heading 360 vector for descent.
Almost see it.
Maintain 10,000.
Port of Long Beach, downtown Long Beach, and Long Beach Airport.
Air 9 Romeo Bravo, contact Point Magu, approach 124.7
for 13,000.
Air 59 Romeo Bravo, contact Point Magu, approach 124.7.
And we got a few ships out here.
Over to Point Magu, 24.7, 59 Romeo Bravo, thanks for help, yeah.
Yeah, 2669.
I had a friend that flies that flew around Long Beach during when COVID like first hit, and he was sending us photos of all of the freighter ships out there.
91 aren't after dock runway.
They were just backed up, you know, for like months, just chilling at the Port of Long Beach. It's an add-on for the shipping. I forget what it's called, like Real Freighters or something. But this is the most I've actually seen.
1320 still.
So maybe they updated it, or...
SoCal approach, Cessna 7527 Alpha, descending through 262
cool.
at Sally.
Or 7527 Alpha, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 10 or 8.
My trick to get the slowest airplane on VATSIM. Well, yeah, I didn't want a... I was going to do the Grand Caravan.
Copy clear for ILS.
But I did not want a 20-minute flight.
Ontario altimeter 1086 at Circus.
Plus, when things are slow in the plane, they're slow on the ATC, so it gives me time to not look like a newbie. So it's good for my ego. It's good for my confidence.
Radar 69 SoCal approach.
I'm sure I'll still mess something up. Don't worry, there's time.
Altitude.
2990.
See how loud some people get? Like
6,000 for 13,000.
Like the controller sounds good, but I have it at -10 on the volume on VATSIM in the VATSIM settings.
SoCal approach, Radar 69.
Which is some people are just so loud.
For Radar 69.
You lost 3 hours to fight the PMDG engines not working. I was flying last night. I was doing another Phoenix flight afterwards, and I turned on minor random failures. And I got a dual engine failure 5 minutes later after turning on minor failures.
I'm very busy. Give me a
I had to land in a field. I landed on a dirt runway, glided it in.
American 2473, turn right heading 100.
I was like, all right, I guess that's a minor failure. Both engines dying. Great.
American 2473, SoCal.
ATC 6 out of 5, KIP 5 out of 5.
This is American...
Problem with Bravo? The Bravo throttle putter?
43 disregard.
You think so?
Radar contact, stay altitude, Columbia Summer 2 departure.
Well, it gave me like a failure message though. It wasn't just like I turned the engines off. It said like right engine fail, left engine fail. So I think it was a scheduled failure. Well, supposedly random minor failure.
2743, contact LA Center 127.35.
All right, this is Torrance, I think. Yeah, that's Torrance, Zamperini Field right there.
69, descend and maintain 5,000.
Oh, for yours, it's a problem with the Bravo. Got you. Yeah, on the Airbus, it was
Approach, got to airfield.
it was I don't know. I chose minor
5-4 Bravo Roger.
Minor failures.
5-4 Bravo cleared visual approach runway 26 left.
But yeah, we'll see.
Go for the visual 26 left, 5-4 Bravo.
All right, we are almost at PIJIN. We're at 6,000 feet. Just gonna ignore that red and blame Microsoft for this.
SoCal approach, Radar 69.
4.7 miles to PIJIN. Then we have Hawk, Robin, Oriole, Moose, IKAYE. IKAYE is the last waypoint in the departure procedure. Flying all the way up the coast here.
Radar 69 to Miramar Airport.
From Santa Ana up the coast, we're passing Long Beach, Los Angeles Airport, International Airport, LAX. Santa Monica's there. Then we'll be near Camarillo, and then or Point Magu and Camarillo. Oxnard, and then Santa Barbara.
Cleared visual approach runway 24.
And we'll land at Santa Barbara.
Go for the visual 24.
I bet we'll get a visual into Santa Barbara. I don't know, there are some clouds up there.
Southwest 301, we're ready for taxi.
But luckily we're IFR, we don't have to avoid any of this stuff.
Terminal 1.
Radar 69 cleared visual approach runway 24 left, report initial.
Say again for Radar 69.
Radar 69 cleared visual approach runway 24 left, report initial.
Report initial, we're Radar 69.
Whoops, I forgot to turn the fuel transfer off. Now we're extremely out of balance.
SoCal approach, Cessna November 728 India Whiskey is about 25, or disregard, it's going to be 35 miles east of Palmdale VOR, flight following to Camarillo.
Oh yeah, speaking of VORs, I should check. We actually don't have any VOR waypoints on this route, so
728 India Whiskey, SoCal
don't need to know the names of them, but I do. I'm a little familiar. I mean, there's an LAX VOR here, then there's a there's Ventura VOR, and then there's also near Santa Barbara.
301 runway 24 left, taxi via Echo 6 Los Angeles, altimeter 2988.
What is the VOR next to Santa Barbara? Is it Camarillo?
301, thank you.
Oh, Gaviota, sorry. Gaviota VOR and San Marcos VOR next to Santa Barbara right here.
SoCal Southwest 3358, waiting for PDC, Palm Springs, Las Vegas.
Southwest 3358.
All right, crossing PIJIN, then Hawk. This is such a great route. We just go over the. I would love to do this in real life. Actually, this is awesome.
SoCal approach, American 1320.
All right, we'll get to fly right over LAX, which is super cool.
American 891, contact LA Center 135.55.
Let's see if anybody's taking off here.
American 2743 SoCal.
Hey, research table. Yeah, this is the default.
American 2743.
It is completely stock, which is why it's flashing red here the entire flight on the RPMs. But it's fine. It'll get us there. Maybe we can see a jet take off.
Runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, 54 Bravo.
There 2 Tango Mike, Los Angeles, altimeter 2988. Report you have a Romeo.
Another freighter, 2 right out there.
There's 270 Yankee. You were clear for the RNAV Zulu. Where are you going, sir?
Where are you going?
Direct to.
You're taking a break looking at me while eating pizza. Beautiful. I just had some pizza a couple days ago.
That's where I cleared you.
We took a trip to the grocery store to get some supplies and grabbed a couple pizzas. We don't usually do that. Delicious oven-baked pizza.
35 Golf, Los Angeles, altimeter 2988.
2988, 35 Golf.
Southwest 1320,
all right, 2988. He's just making sure that our altitude's accurate here.
Alpha, cross runway 8.
That was nice of him.
Is that American 1320?
American
all right, here's Los Angeles International.
Alpha, cross runway 8.
Cross runway 8 via Alpha, American 1320.
Circle Southwest 1577.
American 1320, correction, runway 15, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 8.
Cross runway 8, taxi via Bravo for runway 15, American 1320.
Alright, 323, Charlie Bravo, clearance available, advise, ready to copy.
3 Charlie
all right, I'm going
to 3 Charlie Bravo, clear to Santa Barbara
get
Airport.
The ATIS dialed in here for Santa Barbara. 132650 on COM 2. We got a ways to go, though.
Squawk 4776, readback squawk only.
Squawk 4776 is a 3 Charlie Bravo.
Alright, 3 Charlie Bravo, readback correct.
Radar 69 initial.
That's not fair. His readback was only the squawk code? That's just not fair. It's looking really nice. The flashing's annoying. Yeah.
SoCal approach San Diego.
Oh, come on. Someone take off from LA.
at Coloman, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach.
I don't even see anybody down there. Oh, there's a couple of... Oh, yeah, there's a few at the gate right there.
Could you confirm again, please? Southwest
Hey, there's a Southwest right here.
Say altitude at Coloman, cleared RNAV
Southwest,
Zulu, runway
couple
27
generics. Can't read those. All right, making a right turn here, direct Warbin.
We're unable to RNAV Zulu, runway 27. Southwest 2720.
Dude, this is so cool. Yeah, I love just it. You can tell the liveries from a distance is awesome.
Southwest 2720, why are you unable? Yes, we are able to do the absolute runway 27. Okay, Southwest 2720 at Coloman, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach.
In real life, would you get vectored around Bravo? No. So if the beauty about flying IFR is it simplifies everything because all of the airspace, you're automatically cleared through all the airspace by ATC. So you don't have to worry. As long as you're on your route at the altitude and flying your published or your filed route, you're clear of all airspace. They can clear you through. My understanding is they can even clear you through TFRs and restricted airspace and all that kind of stuff. They take care of all the routing for you.
Southwest 1577, runway 27.
If we were flying in VAR, then yeah, there are some special rules around LAX specifically, because my girlfriend's flown them before, and there's one called special flight rules. And then there's also the coastal route. There are a few special VFR routes in LAX airspace that you can fly. And she's flown over LAX before.
And Los Angeles.
Some of those VFR routes that are specific to LAX airspace do let you fly over the airport.
And I have Romeo.
I think she even landed at LAX once during the early parts of the pandemic because nobody was flying. It's pretty crazy.
323 Charlie Bravo, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
You're going to start flight school next year. Awesome research table. That's awesome. One of the flight schools uses Diamond. Cool. Yeah, I would. I don't know if I'd pick a Diamond. I think a Cirrus is awesome, but they're more expensive and they're faster. But yeah, a Diamond DA40, DA20, or DV20, I think would be amazing. I'm just I want the tech, you know. I mean, lots of people fly, Cessna Skyhawks or Piper Warriors, Piper Archers. This is Santa Monica Airport right here.
On Charlie.
Jack car 604, SoCal departure, Roger.
SoCal approach, Raider 69, clear the active taxi line.
Raider 69, say one more time.
Clear the active taxi
I'm going to check the digital ATIS at Santa Barbara right now and note it down.
That's affirmative.
Raider 69, text parking via Sierra Cross.
I'm just getting the text version of it through the vPilot app. They're on Charlie. Windsor 150 at 6. Scatter clouds at 065.
Southwest 301 radar.
So we're just under the cloud layer going into Santa Barbara.
Southwest 301 through 26.
You're using 25. 15 left and 15 right.
604 runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 27, jet card 604.
2987.
1577, radar contact, say altitude, climb via the Zoo 3 departure.
Visibility is 10. Temperature 18, dew point 12. So we have Charlie for Santa Barbara.
Southwest 301, turn left heading 030, vector for climb.
Turning left 030, Southwest 301.
SoCal approach, American 1320, holding short of Burbank at runway 15.
American 1320, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Oh, Volanta. I actually don't use Volanta. It's a cool app, but I'm always worried about just having too much stuff running at once, you know?
520 SoCal approach, Los Angeles, altimeter 2988, say altitude.
All right, 2988, we still have that.
At 520, expect visual approach, runway 24 right.
Expect visual 24 right for you, 520.
Number 2 Tango Mike, Los Angeles Airport.
So at Santa Barbara, we have, these clouds are at 6,500. They're going to be just above our heads.
Or 2 Tango Mike, clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
So if those are accurate, we'll have to see if they get any lower. But
Southwest 301, clear direct.
The active runways are 25, which is going to be kind of our straight-in runway. Or if we want to make a kind of swing out to the right and left, we could take 15 left and 15 right are also active. into Santa Barbara. So those would be landing this direction from this VOR kind of south this way, but there's mountains all along here. And then going into the west would be 25 just straight in kind of this direction that we're already on.
24 runway 27 clear for takeoff.
So as far as our arrivals, or sorry, our approach.
VFR clearance. Southwest 690, are you ready to copy?
Look at our charts up here. There is an approach for 35, or sorry, for 25. So that's maybe the only one we would get. Otherwise, we're going to get a visual approach.
Maintain VFR at or below 3000. Departure frequency 124.5, squawk 4772.
So we could get 15 right, 15 left here. The south-facing runways.
Southwest 690.
We get 25, which is the west-facing runway. 25 has a VOR approach.
Okay, heading 251 after departure.
And what's the airport elevation here?
3,000 feet.
13 feet.
Is 124.
So if we get a visual approach, our traffic pattern, 1,000 feet, AGL.
690, read back correct. American 1320.
You can also use the visual approaches on the NXi. All right, we're making a left-hand turn here. We're now direct Moose.
American 1320, turn right heading 290.
We got traffic in front of us, 3,000 feet above us.
Climb maintain 11,000.
11,000 for American 1320, heading 220.
Negative, American 1320, heading 290.
Here they are. Traffic's in sight.
290, sorry, American 1320.
They're descending right now. Fast boy.
Hello, approach, Southwest 627 is with you. Descending on the Ironman 2 through 15,400.
Southwest 1577, contact LA Center 135.55.
All right, and they're also going to switch us over to another controller.
Southwest 627, SoCal approach, Los Angeles, altimeter 29088.
We're right here, so we might get Point Magu approach.
29088, inspecting visual for 24 right.
I'm just going to take notes on these. 124.7.
Departure system, Charlie Bravo, ready to go. American 5049, hold short, 27.
And Santa Barbara approach right here is 125.4.
American 5049, runway 27, lap and wait.
Santa Barbara Tower.
American 5049.
SoCal departure, Southwest 690.
Tower is 119.7. So I just wrote all those frequencies down in my notes just so I'm ready for them.
Southwest 301, climbing.
And we are going to put one of them in. I'll put Magu in right here, 124.7 in case we get that.
Southwest 13 or 301, thank you.
American 1320, clear direct Van Nuys. VOR is in the Van Nuys pre-departure.
Into the mountains.
Clear direct VOR, American 1320.
American 1320, direct Van Nuys. VOR, that's Victor November Yankee.
Sorry about that. Clear Van Nuys VOR, American 1320.
American 5049, runway 27.
I've driven along this part of the coast so many times. It's awesome. You just have the mountains on one side and the ocean right on the other, like coming around this area. It's just, it's beautiful. And we actually have a world map here, don't we?
November 2 Tango Mike, runway 25 left, clear to land.
There's a similar coastline up in between like Ventura and Santa Barbara. Yeah, so here's Malibu. So this is the PCH right here.
Mexico 647, RNAV to Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Delray, clear for takeoff, Mexico 647.
Southwest 1637, SoCal.
Southwest 1637 with you, passing 10,000.
Southwest 1637, San Diego, altimeter 299 at Lindy, cleared runway 27 approach.
27 approach at Lindy, Southwest 1637.
Jet car 604, contact LA
Did I just
Center
hear a jet engine?
127.35.
12735, jet car 604. Departure system 3 Charlie Bravo, ready to go, 16 right, Van Nuys.
I was just like hearing an
Charlie
engine.
Bravo, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Maybe there's someone just flying like VFR through the canyons over here or something.
SoCal approach,
SoCal approach, 7527 Alpha has LAX to flight.
Or 27 Alpha, clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
Cleared visual, 25 left for 27 Alpha.
Yeah, at 520, descend and maintain 2,600.
2,600, free note, 520.
Delta 324, contact LA Center 127.35.
SoCal approach, Alaska 20.
I hear those clouds coming up. These look lower than 6,500. Well, Santa Barbara is 6,500, so that's a ways up still. So this is pretty cool. We're gonna get to fly over this. Fly over these clouds right here. Hopefully over them. We'll see.
Southwest 1577, contact LA Center 127.35.
All right, we're on a right turn now, direct IKAYE. This is the last last waypoint in our departure procedure.
Southwest 2720.
After that, we're just direct KWANG and then direct Santa Barbara.
Runway 27, Southwest 2720.
Let's check our tanks here.
Contact, say altitude.
Tanks are good. We're drawing from the left, so I'll wait till the left gets to 10 before I swap. Do some transfer before we land at Santa Barbara. Try to get them around even there before we get to our approach.
Passing 1.2 for Tree Charlie Bravo.
And the Diamond is great. I love the, I mean, it's kind of annoying in a low wing when you're up, right, that you're looking at the wing, but when you're making your turns near an airport, it's great to be in a low wing. It's a trade-off for sure.
Runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo for Southwest 690.
We can go a little bit faster, I think. Wind's changed a little bit just out of our right. 17 knots. Long Beach to San Luis Obispo, live weather. Descended right into those low clouds. Sounds awesome. Yeah, if we get the VOR approach onto 25, our minimums are 920 if we use the local altimeter setting, which we will because ATIS is up. So 920 MSL.
Sorry, confirm heading 160 for your
It's 900 AGL-ish.
Okay, heading 160
on the VOR approach, and it when you get to the last waypoint here, Zach's the final approach fix. That's 6 miles from your missed approach point, and then it's a slight left turn for 25. So it has you going on a radial based off the Gaviota VOR up here. I should bring that up here.
SoCal approach, see San Diego, altimeter 29990 at Clement, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach.
At Clement, clear for the RNAV Zulu, 27 approach, Alaska.
So yeah, the Gaviota VOR is right up here to the west. So that's the VOR used for this approach.
2041, SoCal
and that gets us down to 920 feet for our minimums, and then we'll make a left-hand turn to land on runway 25. But if the visibility is good, they may just vector us up here towards these mountains, and then turn left to land southbound on 15 left, 15 right.
Intercept runway 24 right, localizer.
So we will see what they give us.
That'll be a right turn, sir.
Just gonna put that plate there just in case we get it.
323 Charlie Bravo, radar contact, stay altitude.
Climbing through 2,500, 3 Charlie Bravo.
35 Golf, contact Point Magu, approach 124.7.
Point Magu, 124.7, 35 Golf.
SoCal departure, Southwest 690. By any chance, am I on Charlie?
All right, 124.7 is what we got. And after that, we'll probably get SB approach 1254. Oh, I forgot to say, see ya! 124.7. I believe that's correct. Point Magu approach, November 5635 Golf, 6,000 feet, direct IKAYE.
Correction number 5635 Golf, Point Magu approach, Point Magu altimeter 2989er.
2989er, 35 Golf. All right, new altimeter setting, switch that. Nice, we got some weather here. All right, so we're on Point Magu approach now. We're just going to be here temporarily until we cross over to Santa Barbara approach. I'm going to double check the ATIS at Santa Barbara again. We had Charlie, and Charlie is still current. I'm just using the text app instead of listening in. So in vPilot, what's cool is you can just double click on any ATIS that's in the list. It'll list all the frequencies within range of you. So you can just double click on one. It'll give you a text readout of the ATIS. So that is what we're doing. This area is awesome. All right, and this flight plan's wrong here. We're not doing Weasel or any of this. I'm just going to delete some of these. This is from the last flight plan. I didn't clean it up. There we go. This is accurate now. All right, direct IKAYE. Diamonds are just so cool. You know, when you put the computer in charge of everything, it can do cool stuff like take your RPMs higher than they should be and flash red all the time. The power of technology, everyone. All right, so we have KWANG. Pretty, I feel like I'm pretty well prepared for this. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous about 1-5 left and 1-5 right.
3-5 Golf. Yeah, disregard.
Sorry, say again for 3-5 Golf.
Disregard.
Disregard? Did he say 3-5 Golf disregard? I have to see. He was so quiet that I have to turn it up now.
5 Echo Kilo radio check.
And now this guy's super loud. Well, this guy's a pretty good volume, I guess. I couldn't hear what he said because he was so quiet, but I think he said 3-5 Golf and then he said disregard because he didn't mean to call me. And then because I didn't hear him, I made him talk to me again. Sorry, dude. Yeah, he said disregard. All right, we're good. We're still at 6,000. We're just going direct KWANG. Actually, we're direct IKAYE still, but we're, whoops, there we go. A little crazy camera movement. We're still direct IKAYE, but then we're going direct KWANG. Our top of descent is shown right there for Santa Barbara based on a runway 25 visual approach. That's just calculated by the NXi because I put in the visual 25. But we'll see what they give us. If they have other aircraft landing there, like jets and stuff, I could definitely see them turning us around from the north and taking 1-5 left or 1-5 right. The south-facing runways. Those are pretty cool. If you go missed on those, you like fly right over the water. I've definitely never done that in real life. Maybe once. Hey, we got a bunch of traffic in front of us. Somebody is at 3,000-ish feet descending. Maybe they're landing at Camarillo. Yeah, they're probably landing at Camarillo, which is right in front of us to the right, as you can see. There it is. See? Fix for the RPM. Yeah. I know there's, an improvement mod. But yeah, I did not get anything. No mods. This is totally stock today. Man, that controller at SoCal was so busy. That was crazy. All right, Santa Barbara approach is tuned in here, 125.4, and then Santa Barbara Tower is going to be 119.7, and that's going to be potentially our last frequency because they're also the ground controller. Santa Barbara, yeah, 1254. Santa Barbara Tower, 119.7. Okay, that's all set in. And then I have Santa Barbara ATIS tuned in already over here.
Call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Charlie's still current at Santa Barbara. Let me check that. I did note this down. You know, ForeFlight for note taking is actually really nice, but only if you have an Apple Pencil, I think. Like drawing with your fingers impossible. But my girlfriend gave me like her old Apple Pencil because she got a new one a while back, and I haven't really used this. I was worried about like the clicking sound, you know, tapping on the glass, but it's not too bad if you're gentle. But there's some really good. I'm sure there are other apps that have this. You probably don't need to pay for ForeFlight just to take notes, right? But they do have really good templates. Winds are actually favorable for runway 15 right now. They were 150 at 6, so I could see 15 left, 15 right. Unless they give us the VOR approach into 25, which would be cool. But the visual for 15 left and right makes sense. I'm probably going to end up landing this thing too quickly because I don't fly it that much, but I know we landed a little bit faster than a Cessna. I think we touched down more like 65-ish. Should probably look that up. I just didn't want to fly the Grand Caravan yet again. Yeah, it looks like between 60 and 70 for your landing speed, and then DA40, it matters your weight. We're full fuel, but we have no passengers, so I could see us being at like 65 or so. And well, if those winds keep up, we'll have a nice 6-knot headwind. And I would love to fly the DA62 more, but I hate the how high the panel is on that. The visibility in it is so crappy. Besides the NXi, that's a mod. Not anymore, but yeah. I still consider it a mod, but...
Over 35 Golf, set to maintain 4,000.
Descend to maintain 4,000, 35 Golf. It's taking us into the soup. Let's go. All right, 4,000 vertical speed.
November 423 Sierra Charlie with you at 5,000 feet.
All right, speed check for us as we descend.
Approach Camarillo altimeter 2988.
2988 at 423 Sierra Charlie.
All right, I'm gonna start my fuel transfer just as we go down, just to even them out a little bit. Get that right tank a little lower. All right, going down to 4,000 feet.
735 Golf. Descend pilot's discretion. Maintain, actually, let's start this over. Number 35 Golf. Cross KWANG at 3,000. Cross 10 miles this side of KWANG at or below 4,000 for traffic.
All right, cross KWANG at 3,000. 10 miles from KWANG, 4,000 restriction for 35 Golf.
So 10 miles this side of KWANG at or below 4,000 over 35 Golf. Thank you.
All right, this side of KWANG at or below 4,000, 35 Golf. All right, so he wants us to descend to KWANG. This is where VNAV becomes absolutely incredible. So we're going to go in here and we're going to put that restriction as a VNAV altitude, 3,000 feet at KWANG. He said cross KWANG at 3,000. Put in 3,000 and hit enter. So now this is VNAV eligible. So it's calculating our top of descent right there. He said within 10 miles, so he wants us at 4,000 feet. So we need to expedite our descent a little bit, potentially. Yeah, I'm going to expedite just a little bit. He said at or below 4,000. So he wants us to get to 4,000 feet before we're 10 miles from KWANG. So that gives us 6 miles to descend 900 feet. 6 miles, we're at a ground speed, we're 120, that's 2 nautical miles a minute. So that gives us 6 miles. So, I mean, we're going to make that 700 feet per minute. We're going to do that within 1 minute. But we have that would give us 2.5 minutes or so. Yeah, 2.5 minutes until we get to the 10-mile marker at 2 miles a minute. So we could descend at 300 feet per minute right now, and we would still make that restriction. So I'm just going to do 600. All right, so we're good there. And then, yeah, I've never gotten instructions like that, but this is why knowing VNAV and the G1000, using that so much is so nice, because I'm like, oh, you give me a restriction at a waypoint? Easy. Pop it into VNAV, and then once we get down here, I'll just flip to VNAV on the autopilot, and then that'll get our next top of descent over here. So we'll get down to 3,000 at KWANG. Hey Hamish, do you like the Beechcraft Baron? I almost never fly it. I think it's a cool plane. Doesn't it have anti-ice? The Bonanza I've flown a little bit, and I think that also has anti-ice and weather radar on it.
Magu approach, Cessna November 728 India Whiskey.
I don't fly them much, but the Bonanzas are really cool.
IFR to Camarillo.
All right, we're leveling off at 4,000 feet right now. So
IFR aircraft inbound Camarillo, say your call sign and type aircraft.
Roger.
He had us descending to 4,000. He just wanted to make sure we were getting down. So if you look on the traffic, here's traffic exactly 1,000 feet above us. So he was getting us down to make sure we're 1,000 feet below this traffic for separation.
Correction, Point Magu approach, squawk 1636.
1636 for 728.
All right, adding our power back in. Our fuel is good now. Turn off the fuel transfer, and we're going to arm VNAV mode. Oh, I can't arm VNAV until I turn this down to 3,000, and now I can arm VNAV. So now we have VPATH is set. 3,000 is our next VFR. Our next VNAV altitude. So it's going to automatically start our top of descent right here. And then we'll be at KWANG at 3,000 feet. It'll do the descent for us. So
understand.
Good with that. We have his instructions now.
And we're descending 728 India Whiskey.
And I'm erasing those instructions to make room for more notes here. All right.
Diamond 35 Golf contact. Santa Barbara approach 125.4 before you go traffic 12 o'clock and 12 miles eastbound 5000 on the Skyhawk.
All right, we'll look for the traffic and Santa Barbara approach 125.4, Diamond 35 Golf.
Central aircraft, Camarillo Tower information, India current. Field is now IFR, ceiling overcast 900.
Oh, he didn't say the altimeter. All right, we're going 125.4.
Cessna 728 NG Whiskey, is it possible?
All right, 1254, and then Santa Barbara Tower is going to be 11907. That's all set up. So now we'll contact Santa Barbara approach, let them know our altitude restriction is 3,000 at KWANG, and give them our altitude. We can speed up a little bit here too. Santa Barbara approach, Diamond 5635 Golf, 4,000 feet. We have a restriction of 3,000 at KWANG.
Diamond 5635 Golf, Santa Barbara approach. Welcome to the altimeter 2987 and expect the visual 25 for now.
All right, 2987. We'll expect visual 35 Golf. All right, visual 25 is what I have set up already. All right, so we're good there. 2987, update the altimeter. There we go. Yeah, good thing we went IFR. I thought the weather was going to be pretty good, but I didn't do the research, which that's my biggest problem is I don't, and it's horrible because like so much of flying is about weather, right?
Flight present heading, climb maintain 4,000 and maintain present squawk.
All right, anyway, we're going to be down to 3,000 by KWANG. Expect visual approach for 25 for now, he said. So it sounds like he may...
Go 05, our pilot client crashed. You're going to have to read that back, sorry.
He may change us, but we're on visual 25 here already.
Cleared to the Magu Airport via fly heading 120.
So we could start our descent right now, but I actually like that we're not. With VNAV, we know we don't have to start the descent for another 2 minutes almost. And what's awesome about that is you can see the clouds look like they might clear up a little. There might be a little hole up here. So we're avoiding flying through all this stuff right now. I don't know what the bases are at. They said at Camarillo there were 900, so this could be pretty thick. This could be like 2,000 feet of clouds under us.
Can you read it one more time?
Go 05, no worries. Cleared to the Magu Airport via fly heading
Santa Barbara Towers in our standby, 11907.
Maintain present squawk.
All right, maintain present squawk, and we'll fly 120 up to 4,000, goes 5.
Go 05, read back correct.
All right, VPATH is on top of descent, 1 minute, 10 seconds. And we have traffic right in front of us, 1,000 feet above. Here he is. So this is, can barely see him right here. So that's the traffic they separated us from and that he gave us the advisory for. Here we can see vertical deviation indicator. Here comes our VNAV glide slope, basically, or glide path. I just think of it as a glide path because in my brain it works that way. It's like, all right, this is our vertical path. I mean, it's a vertical path, but yeah, that's coming up. And let's see, our tanks are good. It only draws from the left tank. So right tank is has less fuel, so that's good. The left tank will go down and equalize with it probably shortly before. Maybe not get totally equal, but should be pretty good. Can always go around. Yep. That is true. And actually, I shouldn't check Santa Barbara's info. Can I find the what is it?
2231, turn left heading 360.
Yeah, overview.
Left 360, Southwest 2231.
Overview weather, runway 25 overview. I'm actually, I assume it's a left traffic pattern, but I'm not sure how to find that actually. Something you can do in 4-flight, which is really, or 4-flight's kind of awesome because it'll show you the traffic pattern for every runway.
Diamond 35 Golf, say airspeed.
145 true, 35 Golf.
35 Golf, thank you. Reduce speed to 100 or less.
Say again, 130?
100 or less.
100, 35 Golf. In the yellow bands. I mean, we're not like shaking around or anything.
Golf, after KWANG, proceed direct to field.
After KWANG, proceed direct to the field, 35 Golf.
Southwest 2231, turn left, heading 280. Field will be at 12 o'clock, about 10 miles before in sight.
All right, he wants us at 100 knots, so I'm just going pretty much idle right now.
Field in sight, Southwest 2231.
Going down to 100 knots.
Go 05, turn left, heading 090.
Left 090, go 0.
And we do have it set up to go straight to the field, so it is based off a straight waypoint to get us
Southwest 2231, thank you.
speed up a little bit here.
Approach, runway 25.
All right, we're capturing at 3,000, so
25, Southwest 2231.
Diamond 35 Golf, traffic 12 o'clock, 7 miles, Southwest 737 800 at 2,200, report in sight.
traffic in sight, 35 Golf.
Diamond 35
Right
Golf,
there.
thank you. Follow the traffic, cleared visual approach, runway 25.
All right, we'll follow the traffic, visual approach, runway 25, 35 Golf. All right, so there's the traffic right there. I guess he's going in, he's going visual through. Whenever you zoom in, you can't see him, but I do see the reflections right there. All right, and he said to keep 100 knots. So he's separating us from that traffic. And Santa Barbara Airport is, it looks like it's right there. Yeah, that's where he is right there, but we're a ways off and he told us to keep 100 knots, so we're slowing down still. And I should check our top of descent's right there. It's in 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
2231, contact Santa Barbara Tower, 119.7. Have a good one.
So I'm going to let it take us down to 1,000 feet.
119.7. Thank you. Have a good night.
1,000 feet is set. VNAV is armed again. VPath, top of descent right there. You can see the traffic's on our kind of scope right here. So he's going direct field landing. We're just setting up for the straight in here with the visual approach on the NXi, which is awesome. All right, what's our flap speeds again?
Hello, check card 604.
110, 100.
14.5 for 10,000 with the weather.
Check card 604.
Yeah, I can still see them right there.
Do you have an approach request into San Luis Obispo?
And they will switch us over to tower.
Check card 604.
Check card 604, roger. Just set to maintain 5,000. Expect the visual approach, runway 29er.
Descend 5,000, we'll play the visual 29er, check card 604.
And let's go ahead and check the airport diagram. Tell them we're going to go to Signature. I think Signature is right here, transient parking near Juliet. That Signature I know because I have the scenery.
Santa Barbara departure. Good evening, Commander 1.
So we're going to be at North Transient Parking right here, which is Signature.
Santa Barbara 5.
I wouldn't know that otherwise. I think ForeFlight tells you what they are, but Navigraph does not.
Santa Barbara departure, ready to contact. Flight present heading.
All right, we're still at 100 knots, so we're looking good there.
Let's heading up to 5,000, Commander 103.
Go 05, contact Magu approach, 124.7. Have a good one.
124.7 over to Magu approach. Go 05, have a good day.
2.
All right, and 25, 6,000 foot runway. This is their biggest runway, I think. Yep. And it's on a 255 heading. And if we need to go around...
Check card 604, turn right, heading
left traffic. I mean, he'll give us instructions for a go-around.
Heading 310, check card 604.
Since we don't have a instrument procedure, we're just on a visual. Looks like they're descending. I can see runway 25 right there, so I see their lights right there too. They're like descending right like that. All right, we're still at 100 knots because he told us to keep 100 knots.
Commander 103, turn left direct KWANG, climb maintain 8,000.
Left direct KWANG up to 18,000, Commander 103.
Negative up to 8,000.
Sorry about that, yeah. 8,000, Commander 103.
Santa Barbara information is still Charlie.
Diamond 35 Golf, contact Santa Barbara Tower, 119.7. Have a good one.
Over to Tower, 119.7. Thanks. 35 Golf. Oh, it changed my frequency.
604 has the airport.
Oh, because I double clicked one.
Thank you.
All right, 119.7, Santa Barbara Tower. How far from we? 7 miles. No, we're a little closer than that. I go to nearest airports, we can see how far we are. 10 miles. Perfect. Santa Barbara Tower, Diamond 5635 Golf, 10 miles to the east, inbound for visual runway 25.
Diamond 5365 Golf, Santa Barbara Tower, hello, wind 1505, runway 25, clear to land.
Runway 25, clear to land, 35 Golf.
So that's 2330, correction 2231, welcome to Santa Barbara, taxi to parking via Alpha.
All right, we're clear to land. Here comes our VNAV descent. We can actually use an approach on this one too. We can actually use approach mode.
Mike Echo, cross to 15, Southwest 20.
If we want to, just because of the synthesized glide path.
Mike, wind 150.
All right, there's V path for our descent down to 1,000. I'm just going to disconnect it once we get to our straight waypoint there, and then just hand fly it in. He gave me the winds. It was 1-1 something. Let me. On the ATIS, we had Charlie. It was 150 at 6. So we probably are going to have a crosswind out of the right side of 5 or 6 knots.
Santa Barbara,
I'm going to turn the wind on option 1 so we can see the crosswind component. Right now it's 4, but once we turn that 8, that 8 is going to turn into like a 7 or a 6. And then once we land, we're probably going to get off at Bravo or Mike, turn right to go to Signature at the north end of the airport. All right, still descending here, 1,000 down to 1,000 feet. We're at 2,600. Airport's at sea level, basically. Whoops, we are faster than 100 knots. But, I mean, we're just cleared to land, so we're just going to slow down, do it ourselves. We do what we want. 4 nautical miles from the straight in. The straight in point is 3 nautical miles from the threshold. There's the field. I could see the lights. It's so weird when you zoom. When you zoom in, you don't see the lights. When you zoom out, you do see the lights. All right, 111 knots is flaps 1, and 98 knots flap 2. Sorry, 110.
Tower, Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo, request taxi.
Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra
Landing
Bravo,
lights are on, strobes are on.
5131.
And fuel is almost even. We're going to burn a little more out of the left tank, so it'll get even a little better.
Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike, contact departure 125.
All right, we're at 2,000 feet.
25-4, 5 Alpha Mike, good day.
Good day.
See the runway right there. Pappy's on the left. And then our parking's over here to the right. So yeah, when we exit, we're going to get off either Bravo or Mike, and then go park up here.
Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo, are you okay departing the 15s, or is that too short for you?
All right, we are 2.3 miles from the straight waypoint, and then it'll be 3 more miles for threshold.
Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo, we're in the 15 left taxi via Charlie, Santa Barbara, altimeter 2987.
Yeah, we're going to have a crosswind from the right, probably.
Texting to 15.
We have a headwind right now, so it's only going to be a couple knots from the right.
87, Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo.
We 15 left.
Correction, 15 left, Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo.
3321, contact departure 125.4 CO.
Over departure, United 3321,
see ya.
See ya. All right, there is 25 right there. Pappies are right there. Doot. Man, not too many people at Santa Barbara, it sounds like. It's a cool airport. I think on some of my earlier videos I did here, I was doing like Santa Maria or... Yeah, Santa Maria to Santa Barbara quite a bit. We're going to get a left-hand turn here to line us up with the runway. It's funny, we were clear to land so long ago. I feel like we could have kept our speed up the entire time, but they slowed us down for traffic. I could turn on approach mode right now if I want to glide, like a synthesized glide path, if you will. But we're just going to disconnect it now. All right, autopilot's off. All right, we got about 5 knots from the right, 2 knots from the tail right now. All All right, we're under 100 knots, so flaps 1 is going down. Full flaps is, what was it? I forgot it already. 98. 110 and 98 for the flaps. I see 1 white light, so I'm adding power. Those little, if you hear those little clicks, that's me using the trim wheel.
Santa Barbara Tower for Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo.
Go ahead.
I just found out the charts on my charts are on feet and not meters, so I just
All right,
found out
2
that
whites
I'm
on the
unable
pappies.
for 1-5. Sorry for that.
That's where we want to stay. We
That's
also
no
still have the
problem.
advisory
25 taxi via
VNAV, the advisory
Bravo
glide path
Hotel
right
Juliet.
there,
And
so
I
I
want to
can
give
use
you the
that.
pilot award of the day because you're actually asking questions instead of flying the procedure improperly. So great job on your part.
He's giving him props for
Thank
asking
you very
questions.
Much. Taxing to runway 25 via Bravo Hotel and Charlie, Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo.
All right, 1 mile, full flaps. We're a little high. $79 knots. We touched down between 60 and 70 on this guy. Now we're dropping a lot, so adding a bunch of power. All right, 78 knots, 77. 4 red. Bad on me. There's a white. Yeah, that second stage of flaps adds so much. We have a 4 knot headwind, 2 knots from the right.
Santa Barbara Tower, this is Honda Jet, North Ranch Golf Tango over at ramp 100, looking to pick up IFR clearance, flight plan over to Oakland, 0 Golf Tango.
All right.
0 Golf Tango, Santa Barbara Tower, hello, expect TDC, standby.
All right, exiting at Mike. Taxi lights on. Flaps coming up. So we're taxiing with brakes. All right, we are on Mike. Stop here. All right, parking brake on, taxi lights off. Sorry, landing lights off, strobe lights off. All right, I'm just gonna wait for him to chat with us. Sometimes they contact you.
63, or correction 35 Golf, welcome to Santa Barbara, taxi to parking via, or just taxi to parking your discretion, don't cross any runways as I'm advising.
All right, we're looking to go to signature on the north end, so we need to cross 15 right, 15 left if we can. 35 Golf.
All right, taxi to parking via Hotel Bravo, cross the 15s at Hotel.
All right, Hotel Bravo, cross 15 right, 15 left, 35 Golf.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to Hotel and then Bravo, which is to our right here. So this is Hotel right in front of us. Turning right here.
Delta Alpha Charlie Sierra Bravo, Roger, wind 150 at 6, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I think, well, we could have parked here in the northwest corner, but I kind of want to park over at signature because it looks cool. All right, landing lights on, strobes on. There's a jet right in front of us there. 2 of them, actually. Oh, there's a couple at the gate, actually. That's cool. All right, we're crossing 15 left. He said cross the 15s. And there's a bunch of jets here. Awesome. Swiss Air. What is there else? There's a Swiss Air. Is that a front? Sorry, United. And just a stock Neo. My beautiful taxi work here. All right, and then Bravo is right here, actually. Whoops. Oh. I thought that was the runway still. This is Bravo. Landing and strobes off. Don't mind me. We're doing great. New Haven in a 737. Is New Haven in Connecticut? Engine run-up area. And just hear jets all over the place. This thing is actually pretty hard to taxi just because of the differential braking you got to do. It's just a little awkward. He said Bravo, but we're going to go this way because I want to go look at signature. I think it's right over here on the left. I've been here in real life. It was pretty fun. Flew up to Santa Barbara in the Piper and got a coffee across the street from this place. And we landed on 15 left, I think, when we did that flight. Wait, is this not signature? Oh, it's further. It's actually further down. Let's see if he yells at us if we go to Juliet. I just want to go look at the signature building. I could do it with a drone, but it just feels wrong. Feels like cheating. Yeah, flew to Santa Barbara to get a coffee. Yeah, I mean one time. Yeah, when my girlfriend got her her license. I'm sure this is legal moving in this area too. Here it is. Yeah, this is where we parked when we flew there for real. Yeah, I thought that was signature too, but it's actually over here.
This is Zero Golf Tango, ready to taxi.
Yeah.
Oscar Golf going to Golfin.
Got all their, they got some custom palm trees installed here.
Honda Jet Zero Golf Tango. You able to accept the 15?
All right, parking brake on, taxi lights off. Yes, we made it. I want to take a look at those jets
Honda
real
Jet
quick.
Zero Golf Tango, runway 15 air taxi via Charlie, Santa Barbara altimeter 285.
Whoa.
Honda Jet for runway 15, taxi via Charlie, Zero Golf Tango.
Nice. Did he say Honda Jet? Or did he say WestJet or something? That looks like a Southwest livery. Looks like we just missed some traffic here, so we got in right before these jets started taxiing and taking off. Yeah, there's a Southwest. We got a generic. Actually, this generic one right here, I think is just part of the scenery that I have for Santa Barbara. These guys is both sharing a gate. That's cute. And then we just got a stock Neo right here as well. Sweet. What time is it? I've only been on 2 hours. The event ends in about 45 minutes. It took me 2 hours and 15 minutes from the start of the stream to fly about 100 miles. I mean, it wasn't a diamond, so.
Santa Barbara to a very good afternoon.
This is so funny.
1299. We are fully ready for approach and start.
United 1299, Santa Barbara Tower, hello, Squawk Mode Charlie.
Squawk Mode Charlie, United 12.
All right, I'm going to turn off mode Charlie on mine. All right, well, those guys are taking out. Man, do I want to do another flight or not? I think I might be done. Maybe call it early. I did like 5 hours yesterday. What I need to do is practice more in the Phoenix so I can get up to doing, you know, longer flights, faster planes. The CJ4 is cool, but it's such a high workload for one person. Like I did about 2 weeks ago on that stream. It was just so much work. All right, all the lights are off. Parking brake is on. I think we just turned avionics master off, electric master off, and engine master off. There we go. Hour and 2 minutes airtime. Add it to the logbook. Sweet, that was pretty fun. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it. It's only 3 o'clock. Thanks, daylight savings. Usually hate daylight savings, but yeah, that was a good flight. I think, God, I'm so tempted to fly another one, but it's just a lot of work. And I think that's good. I think I'm going to work on a new on-air company video. I'm going to do part 5 about FBOs today, and then practice a little bit in the Phoenix tonight. Yeah, that'll do it for me. All right, dudes. Yeah, kind of a short stream, I guess, 2 hours. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'm gonna do one on what day is Sim Update 11 coming out? Is it Tuesday? November 11th. November 11th. So today is the 6th. Is that Thursday? It must be Thursday. Oh, it's Friday. Oh man, Friday. Okay, well, I'll probably do another VATSIM stream or a Phoenix stream of me learning it before Friday. But at the least, I'll be on Friday on release day and be streaming probably several hours. I bet I'll probably stream 4 or 5 hours to check everything out, embarrass myself in some helicopters and stuff like that. And gliders, which I know absolutely nothing about, so that'll be pretty fun. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Underdog. Thanks for chilling. Good to see you again. Aviation and Steve and John. Take care, guys, and yeah, have fun. And I'll see you guys on the next stream.